Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. If you guys are new here, happy Saturday guys. Happy weekend. I hope that you guys are enjoying the first official weekend of the new year. Here in New York, it's actually weirdly nice at the moment. It's like high 60s right now, considering we are in January. That's really freaking weird. It should be 20-30 degree weather right now. But regardless, it's a beautiful day, so that's great. For today's video, I'm actually going to be creating my 2020 vision board with you guys. I started doing this last year in 2019. Diego and I did one, although obviously I didn't film it. I didn't have my channel at that point, so I didn't film it. I did do a blog post about it though. So I will link that down below if you guys want to take a look at it, but I am going to quickly show you guys my 2019 vision board. You've probably seen it in a few videos when I'm in my room in the background, but I'll actually like show you guys an up close frame so that you guys can see. And I guess I can let you know some things that I did accomplish, some things that I didn't get a chance to yet, or that I'm still in the process of working on right now. But the main focus will be obviously the 2020 vision board. I just want to give you guys an idea of what mine looked like last year. I really got into it last year creatively and I had a great time doing it. So I'm hoping it's going to be the same this year. I've got some pretty fun stuff. Without further ado, if you guys are interested in creating the 2020 vision board with me, then just keep watching. Okay, so here's a general visual of my 2019 vision board. I'm just gonna go around quickly so that you guys can see everything that was on it, and then I can let you guys know what I did and didn't do. Did one for personal, one in relationship form, and then for my business, or businesses rather. So with personal, I guess this is what I had. I had read more, I had upgrade my style, be happy and confident, clear financial debt, start my first book, prosper with my blog, continue to make a difference and inspire others through my writing. It's hard to say whether or not I actually did or didn't do some of these things. Like this is easy, read more. I unfortunately slacked a lot when it came to reading last year. I had a whole list of books that I wanted to read, but last year was a very crazy year for me personally and everything else in between. So because of that, I didn't get a chance to read nearly as much as I wanted to. Upgrade my style. To each his own. I think I did, but who's to say that someone else would probably think otherwise, which is fine, but I personally think I did to some extent. Be happy and confident. Although it was a really difficult year, I think that I did pretty good in trying to end the year on a good note and be as happy as I can and confident. So that's like a yes or no, hit or miss. Clear financial debt, to some extent I did, but to others I did not, so that's in between as well. Start my first book, I have the concept for it, but I did not actually start writing it yet, so I guess not. Prosper with my blog, again, to some extent I did. I didn't do as many posts as I would have liked to, but I did gain somewhat of a bigger following on that, so that was pretty cool. Continue to make a difference and inspire others through my writing. I have had a few people write to me via social media telling me that I did do this, so I guess that was an achievement in itself. As far as business, travel, I did travel a lot. Not a lot, but in comparison to, I guess, most people, I don't know. I did travel to 2 places, which was cool, so I did get to do that. Network more, to some extent I did do this as well, so that was pretty cool. New job, I unfortunately did not do this yet. Stay tuned for this because it is in progress. As for relationships, we did not do this, our first apartment yet. As well, our first car together. Diego does have a car, so he considers it to be like ours, but As far as like us going out and buying our own first official car, we have not done that yet. We are in the process of trying to find our first place together, so that is to be continued. We did make 5 years together, so that is a big accomplishment. We are actually, the other day we made 5.5 years, which is pretty crazy. And then travel together. We did do this. So this, as well as the business one, we did do together. We traveled to Phuket, Thailand, which was pretty freaking cool. And we also managed to go to California. We went to San Francisco and Los Angeles, as you guys saw in my vlogs. Thailand was at a point that I didn't have my channel yet, so I didn't get a chance to vlog it, which kind of sucks because that would have been an amazing travel vlog. But that was everything on my 2019 vision board. So if you guys are excited to see what's on my 2020 vision board, then let's get started. Alright guys, so before I start actually putting everything together, I just want to show you guys everything that I have. I predominantly got everything at like Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store and stuff like that, or just like found my own images online, printed those out, and I'm going to incorporate that on this, or personal pictures of myself, etc. Yeah, so let's see what we're working with really quick. Okay, so this is the little layout. Like I said, I got this poster board from Dollar Tree. I don't know what you call these. I know they have a name. I think they're like action bubbles or something like that, dialogue bubbles. So I got those from Dollar Tree too. I found these in the 99-cent store, which I thought were really cool and cute. So I'm just gonna spread those out on the poster board to say 2020. These stickers I bought on Amazon. It just has little sayings on it. So I'm gonna be incorporating that throughout the board as well. Here are some of the little sayings. I'm not exactly going to show you guys all of them because I want you guys to see the final product. But then I have some more little dialogue bubbles to write down the actual goals, kind of like I did last year on those. So I'm just going to incorporate the two. And then finally here I have some pictures in this in these envelopes. So, all right. Without further ado, let's start working on our vision boards. Guys, so I am pretty much done here. I really like the way that it came out. I'm really happy about it. So I'm going to show you guys how my board came out now. Okay, so here is a general overview of the board. I'm going to get into it obviously in more detail, but here it is. Don't mind the mess. I'm going to get into some of the goals that I wrote down. I kept it the same as last year for the most part, personal, relationship, and then business. So I'll start with personal. I had self-love and confidence, take my health and fitness more serious, finally move out, clear my financial debt, travel, network, continue to inspire others, read more and learn more about spirituality. I don't really think I need to explain too much. I feel like they are pretty straightforward. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below and I'll answer them, or DM me about them. For relationship, I put travel as well. I put travel for all of them just because that's a major goal in general of mine. So that's why you're going to see it on all of them. But I put travel, I put 6 years together. I put our first apartment. You guys saw in 2019, I had that as a goal as well, and we are working towards that. So there's that. Continue to put out great work / content together, because if you didn't know, Diego does take a lot of my Instagram content, and he's actually really good at it. So I'm hoping that we can continue that and be better throughout the year of 2020. And then my last one is bring Nala in. Really quickly, I will just explain that, because if you don't know, there is a stray cat outside of my house that Diego and I have been feeding and taking care of. She's grown on us so much. She's the sweetest little cat. So we bought her a little house outside to try and keep her warm. I put some blankets in there. I feed her twice a day. I leave her water, etc., etc. So we do take care of her. But so because of that, that is another goal of ours. So hopefully that ties into the first apartment. If we can make that happen in 2020, then we will be cleaning her up and bringing her in with us. So that's that. As for my business goals, I put grow my lifestyle brand, hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, be consistent and better with my IG content, grow my blog and be more consistent, travel again, and start my first book. If you guys didn't know, my brand as a whole, I consider to be a lifestyle brand, because I don't like to be tied down to just one particular thing. You know, like I know everybody has their niche, but it's hard for me because I'm interested and I like to dabble into a little bit of everything, which is why I don't categorize myself as anything other than a lifestyle brand, because it really is just a little bit of everything. The 1,000 subscribers may be a little bit of a stretch, but I don't want to doubt myself. I don't want to put that negative energy out into the world, because I have no doubt that if I continue to work hard on it and put out great content and be consistent, that it is a very possible goal that I can hit in 2020. And we are only in the second week of January, so I have an entire year to make that happen, so we shall see. Be consistent and better with my Instagram content. I think I've gotten a lot better with this, but I do know that I can obviously be even better with it, if that makes sense to you guys. I know my potential, and I just know that I can do a lot better than what I have been doing, so I'm hoping that I can just be more consistent and put out even better content in 2020. Similar with that is my blog. A major word that I kept using throughout this is consistent. I want more consistency with all of this, because I'm so into everything that I'm working on right now, which is great, but I know that I tend to be a procrastinator, and I tend to fall off of these things or not as consistent, so I really want to work on that and be better with that. Travel is self-explanatory, and start my first book. I do have the concept for it already. That was a goal of mine in 2019, was to start my first book, and although I didn't necessarily do that, I do have the concept of it and have for a while. I know what I want to do with it. It's just a matter of me actually sitting down and starting to work on it. So that is that, and I'm just going to show you guys some of the stickers and pictures and whatnot that I put on the board, and then we will wrap this video up. I also printed out a ton of like sayings from Google that I saw. So this is part of the whole spirituality thing. I don't really know how else to explain it other than I've gotten into it a lot in 2019 with energy, manifesting, crystals, all of that stuff. So I really just want to build on that more, and because of that I found a lot of little things that said things like this. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest, and that is super important and something that I'm trying to keep in mind in 2020. I found a bunch of magazine cutouts. Your world, your way, your moment. Are you ready yet? Doing a small thing is still doing a thing. Out here, if you're unsure where the trail leads, you're on the right path. More mountains to conquer. And there are two ways of spreading light, to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. So that was super important to me. As for just stuff that I found online that I thought really went well with all this. I got little things like this, do more than just exist. This heart of mine was made to travel. I found this nice image on Google for blogging. The subscribe button for YouTube. Success loading. I thought this was really cool. And then I have a picture of me and Diego on here because I thought that was really important, and I did that last year as well. I did, however, somehow manage to forget a picture of myself. I swore that when I did this one, I did one for myself too, but I guess not, which is why this big space is blank right now, because I do want to find a picture to like absolutely complete it and put a nice picture of me here, and then it will be officially done. But yeah, guys, that's it. That is my vision board for 2020. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. You can be honest. If you like it, if you didn't really like it, if you thought I could have done better with it, that's perfectly fine. I'm always open to hear criticism from you guys about this stuff. But that is my 2020 vision board with more or less all of my goals on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please always make sure to give it a thumbs up. Always remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.